Hey everyone, Thornton Smash here, resident Apex Predator, and as you now know, the Fight Night event mode has been launched. So I wanted to go ahead and give you some tips and tricks as I've played this morning that might help you win some games and help you get the most out of the new event. I think it's also important to know that unlike other limited time events that have happened in the past, this event will actually count towards your stats, your wins, your kills, and your death, all attribute to your overall KD and all the other metrics you find in the game. So by playing this, you can affect your general stats, unlike in other modes. The first thing you're going to want to notice when you're in the dropship is you're going to want to open your map and you're going to see these blue circles all over the map. And those are where care package items are going to be that will provide you fully kitted weapons of uncommon variety. They're going to come with level 2 attachments. Now, as you get later into the game, you will see more care packages drop that bring gold and purple items depending on the ring time. So that's all very important. They aren't the greatest spots to drop because, like I said, they tend to be very hot right now as people are very interested in them, and you don't get the greatest weapons right off the bat. You're better off just going anywhere to go ahead and just get some regular ground loot and not be bothered off the drop unless you particularly want to fight a ton. Now, another fun feature they've added on this map are loot marvins, which are basically Pathfinder lookalikes that you'll find scattered throughout the map. It works similar to a slot machine. You go up to it, you hit the appropriate button, and his face on the chest panel will make a certain color, and that will indicate what item you're getting from that loot marvin. Now, the loot marvin can recharge. You have to wait a certain amount of time and it will drop you another item, but if you're in a hurry, you can also destroy it, and by destroying it, it can drop an arm. You will then have to find another loot marvin that is missing that arm, and it will give you a special unique item. What that is right now, I'm actually not sure, as I haven't found that many loot marvins. They're scattered in random directions and they won't be in the same place twice. So do keep that in mind as you're moving around the map. These are a rare commodity as of right now. I've only encountered maybe 2 or 3 throughout my entire time playing this morning. Now, of course, the big talk of the town, literally the town takeover, is Pathfinder's boxing ring. And this place is a ton of fun, but there are some ground rules that I'm going to go over with you that may help you a little bit when you're fighting and getting a little bit, kung fu hustle in here. The first thing to note is that when you're inside the ring, you cannot have any guns out, and people cannot shoot you from outside the ring. It has a protective barrier, so while you're in here, it's just going to be a melee brawl and you don't have to worry about outside interference. Now, it's important to know that while you're in this ring, your tactical and your ultimate will not work. You cannot do anything with it, you cannot grapple anywhere, you can't phase, none of that will work. But what does work in the ring is passives. You can still use the passive, and I found it was incredibly useful to have a lifeline on my team, as her passive to pick up while she continues to brawl has saved me a ton of times, especially because it can get pretty chaotic here, with almost an entire lobby dropping. Also, when you're fighting in the ring, you can leave at any point. In fact, there's been numerous times where I've hit someone a couple good times and they get scared and they run outside the ring. I typically like to chase those people down and finish it off because they basically let me know, hey, they're a one shot. So basically, if they run outside the ring, don't worry about it. Go chase them, take them down, and then hop back into the ring to help out your teammates. There's nothing wrong with that. You do want to be aware, though, that while you are fighting inside the ring, there may be teams that are camping outside that are ready to take you down the moment you step out. So you don't want to spend too much time fighting in this ring, as it can really hurt you in the end game. Now, going back to what we talked about earlier, there are, as the rings progress, more care packages being dropped, and the first one up is the purple. Now, the purple are pretty great. They drop in 4 or 5, just like the blue ones before it, but right now it seems to be that the only guns that drop are the same class. Now, this may change up as more days pass and they change the rotation, but right now on today, I only noticed an EVA 8, a G7 Scout, and the triple take. So if you are a fan of those weapons, the purple care packages are great for you. They're also great to go ahead and get a purple shield and a purple helmet as well. Now, the next ring up is actually going to provide gold weapons, and these can be pretty great. I noticed a lot of hemlocks, devotions, and R99 in these, and they're great to get, and you're really going to need them for when you fight the last team, because if that last team has those gold weapons, they are going to shred you. You can also find great items in here like the gold backpack. Once again, having a lifeline on your team, and at the very end of the game, having the ability to get res with a gold backpack can be absolutely game-changing. In terms of styles of how you want to win, it really is very similar to just playing public lobbies or ranked lobbies. You typically want to have high ground, you want to shoot the enemy more than they shoot you, but basically just play like you normally would. Just keep in mind that you're going to want to get some of those gold weapons at the end game, and a lifeline like most situations, is very helpful here. That's going to be my guide on how to win in the new Fight Night event. I hope you found it helpful, and if you have any suggestions that you found, do let me know in the comments below. I'm always interested in hearing your guys' opinions, and if you like the content, do drop a like and subscribe. It helps me out a ton. I also went ahead and uploaded a video this morning that if you haven't gotten a chance to check out the store, I have all the items listed there, so I'll put that at the end of this video so that you can go ahead and take a look at that. As always, legends, keep slaying in the Outlands, and I'll see you out there.